Matthew, can you tell me, we've got this Dream Festival coming back this year. Can you tell me what's the theme, what's the feel for this year?
Well, Dream will be back to what it used to be, which was a whole celebration of entertainment, arts, music, dance. It's something that's been going for, 10 years, apart from a couple of years with the pandemic. But this whole idea of connecting, celebrating, illuminating, it's a great festival. And in the last one we had in 2019, we had over 20,000 people attend the event. So I'm pretty excited about it being back. I was on council when it started, and one of the councillors on council at the time, Councillor Peter Bartley, was very keen to see some type of festival started. There was a bit of a process that we went through. We got a volunteer committee together, put their heads together and came up with Dream. And again, it has been very successful, excluding the last 2 years, which is a little asterisk that we'll put beside so many events as we go forward with the pandemic in the way.
So is it really just a festival of all sorts of things, or is it more kind of art and cultural specific?
Yeah, it really is a cultural festival. Again, Dream's got the letters in there, Dream, the acronym there. You're talking about dance, you're talking about art, you're talking about music, so a whole range of things. And in the past, different events have occurred and it has morphed and changed into different things. 3 major favourites that will occur this year. We've got Zoocoustic on the 16th of October, on Sunday the 16th. We've got Fong Lee's Lane, which is down in Wellington, on the 21st of October. We've got the Lantern Parade on the 22nd of October. And the Lantern Parade is something that's been incredibly popular. So it has had different events and different activities over the years. And it is one of those things that you can really fit in a whole range of things that have got a cultural or an artistic flavour under the banner of Dream. And that's why different things have occurred with Dream over the years. But again, it is really that festival. So many events that you see occur in regional communities are focused around sport. Part of the focus for this was let's also focus on the great culture and the great arts we've got here.
Fantastic. Is there anything else you want to add on that subject?
Big thank you to Destination New South Wales flagship funding. New South Wales government gave us $30,000 towards this event. Council obviously puts in some money towards the event as well. It is something that is a good collaboration between the state government and the local council. And I think from that perspective, it's got this real certainty about going ahead. The state government's committed to another 3 years of funding for the event. Obviously, council will hopefully be supporting that as well. So it is one of those things where you get 2 levels of government together, you can really get some great outcomes.
I received an email in regard to the August Standing Committee meetings. Is there anything you can talk to me about that?
They're the Standing Committee meetings. So they're the committee meetings that make recommendations through to Council that occurs 2 weeks after those meetings. There's some reports from, for example, the Aquatic Working Party, the Spark WA Regional Council Cultural Plan had an update there. So really a lot of that is information to the community, and then the final resolutions of Council will occur in 2 weeks' time.
Okay, so in regard to the report of the Aquatic Working Party, has this got to do with whether or not Council retains control of the aquatic centres? Is that the issue there?
That's one of the issues, but again, this is one of the committees. We've reformed approximately 16 committees on Council. A lot of those committees had disappeared, so we've reformed those, and what you'll start to see now, once those committees have been reformed, which they have, and we've now got membership of those committees, then you'll see those committees start to meet, and then what will happen with those is those committee meetings will feed through to the standing committee meetings, which then will feed through to a final resolution of Council. So this was the first meeting of the new Aquatic Working Party. They talked about things such as the proposed season calendar for this upcoming year. We have had a discussion around whether it stays internal or external. The process at the moment is that just from a lack of timing, it'll stay internal for this season, and if any decision is made to go external, that would happen at the end of this current season. So for this season coming up, it'll still be managed by Council staff, but that doesn't mean it won't be that way forever. It'll be really have a good hard look at it in preparation for the next season with enough time to be able to do that.
Is this part of your overall plan as Mayor, Matthew, to try and encourage and strengthen ties between the community and Council by re-establishing these committees?
I'd go so far as to say not my plan as Mayor, but Councillor's plan as Council is really to re-engage the community. There was a bit of a feeling that maybe the community had been cut off a little bit. The voices of the community had been lost to some extent. And a lot of those committees, those consultative committees, had disappeared, which I didn't quite understand as an outsider looking in. So one of the focus points for this committee at the very first meeting of Council, we did resolve to go back and look at some of those committees and look which ones might need to be reformed and which new ones might need to be added. And so councillors have gone through that process. And again, there's the approximately 16 committees that have now got to the point where we've got the committees, we're getting the membership finalised and get those meetings happening because we want to hear from the community. We want community to be part of the Council because I don't own Council. Councillors don't own Council. you, the community, owns council, so we want the community to be a part of council.